Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's video we're going to be looking at the new map that could be coming out for Ark Survival Evolved. I already made a video the other day about it and I went over all of the new creatures that came to it. It is crazy. This map is part of the sponsored mod program and it is crazy. There are so many different creatures and biomes that are coming to this map. It's crazy. It's already released on Steam. It is a sponsored mod, not officially in the game yet, but I'm going to go over all of that, so let's get into it. So first off, we're going to be looking at Emberfall. So Emberfall is one of the biomes that is inside of this map, and if you guys don't know already, the map Crystal Isles, it is a mod like I said, and we are trying to get this thing in the game. We are pushing for it. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants this thing to come to the game officially. It's already on the official Ark wiki, so it is officially a new map on the wiki. So that is dope. I can't wait for this thing to actually be, pushed out to console and everything just as an official map so that we can all play on it. And it would be crazy because, as you can see, this map is huge. There are so many new biomes. The whole map is pretty much finished. There are a few things that they're still going over, and as you can see right here, there are some phoenixes. There are just so many different creatures in this, along with the wyverns. There are different types of zombie wyverns and crystal wyverns, just so many things that we're going to go over in today's video. But I just want to point out that one of the developers of this map, I believe the lead developer, was added onto the Grapeshot team, and Grapeshot is pretty much the sister developer team to Ark Survival Evolved. They literally derived from the Ark official developer team. So if this modder who created the map is now part of the developing team for Ark Survival, I mean, guys, I don't know, that's pretty good news. Maybe this could be coming, but let's push for this to be officially released, guys. It would be amazing. But now let's look at the bog. So the bog is pretty much a swampish area, and it's very different from the swamps that are in Ark Survival right now, like the island in the center in Ragnarok. It's so much different because there are so many new structures. So a lot of the structures on Crystal Isles have never been seen before in any other map. So this developer, or the developing team for this, created brand new things for this map. Like, as you can see, there were some decomposed trikes inside of the bog, and I thought that was really weird. At first I went up to them and I thought they were like unconscious or something, but I guess they were just like a structure in the map, and it's pretty cool because the developers, they add in so many new things to make this map the best it can be. And it's just a shame to see that this map isn't part of the official Ark maps, because the center and Ragnarok were both modded maps that were added in. So I'm hopefully thinking that this will be coming as an official map as well, just because it's already finished. There are so many new dinos. The developer is part of the developing team now for Ark Survival, so hopefully, guys, they add this in as the next free map for Ark Survival. That would be crazy. But now let's look at another biome here, and this one isn't my favorite. It's the Wanderer's Tale, and this biome is pretty tropical, and it looks almost like Hawaii, or like a Hawaiian area with the palm trees and stuff like that. But there's nothing really interesting here. It has the same creatures as Scorched Earth. You have some of the thorny dragons fighting in Kylo and just stuff like that. But I wanted to mention that there are different crystals all over Crystal Isles. So each of the biomes has a different type of crystal, and these crystals are used for taming the crystal wyverns, which I went over in the last video. So boys, on this entire map, I don't think I saw one exact repeat of another biome from Ark Survival. Pretty much every single biome is brand new, with the exception of a few different biomes, such as the Midland Savannah, which is already kind of in Ragnarok. It's very similar to one of the biomes in Ragnarok that's already released for Ark Survival, so I didn't really go over this one. But let's look at this, the Tropics. So this almost looks like Atlas. If you guys have ever played Atlas, the sister game to Ark Survival Evolved, pretty much it looks very similar to the mountains that are in Atlas. And once again, here are some different crystals that you guys can get here if you want to tame specific wyverns that are in the game right now. But this island, or this, like, I guess peninsula that is in the Tropics, it is perfect. Like, the Tropics is probably one of the best places if you want to make like an alpha base, because of the different like platforms. Like, look on top here, there are so many different ways that I could make a base up here. It's crazy. Anyone really could, because of the different platforms and heights and just cliffs. It's so perfect for making like a huge base. So I'm thinking, guys, that if this was officially released as a map for Ark Survival Evolved, like an official map with official servers, it would be freaking huge. Like, this map is very, very big, and we're gonna go over the White Shoals now. now, and the White Shoals is also very big, just like the map in general, because the map is just, I don't know, they have so many new biomes that the map is so big, and it would probably have to have at least 200 slots open for people to join. So I know right now, like Ragnarok and Center and Island, everything is at about 100 players that can join. But if this was released, I'm pretty certain that this would be at least 150 to 200 players, just because the map is so big that there would be so many, areas to build, and there wouldn't be enough people on there if they only had it as 100. So if they made it 150 to 200, it'd probably be much better, and it's probably what they're gonna do if they do release this as an official map. But now let's check out the swamps, or the wetlands, that's what they call it on Crystal Islands. So the wetlands, it's pretty dope. I mean, they have different colors of crystals here once again. And what I thought was really weird was that I saw a freaking crystal wyvern next to the wetlands. So this is, I don't remember what one this is. I'm just drawing a blank right now. But if you want to check out my last video, I went over this wyvern and exactly how to tame it. But I did find one in the wild, which is pretty dope. But now let's check out the Bloodfall's Hollow. So pretty much the Bloodfall's Hollow, it has like these reddish crystals in it. And once again, these crystals can be used if you want to tame some of these crystal wyverns. But after flying around, really quickly I noticed like how pretty this biome is. There are almost roses in the biome, which is really awesome. And a common trend that I noticed between all these different biomes is that the color of the crystal that's inside that biome is usually what all the scenery in it looks like. So all the topography and everything, like the trees and the bushes, everything has that similar color to the crystal. Just like in the Halcyon Plains, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, boys, but pretty much if you look at the trees, they almost look like spruce wood, like if you guys have ever played Minecraft or something like that. You can see that the crystals also look like those trees. So they really have like a common color pattern in each of the biomes. So now this is the Eldritch Isle. The Eldritch Isle is probably the scariest and the most creepiest isle, or biome rather, in the map. So when you go over to this isle, or the Eldritch Isle, you can see that your screen just darkens completely. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pretty freaked out to go in this biome just because it's so scary at night. But anyways, the Pale Grove, which is literally the exact opposite of the last biome because it's so like calming and peaceful, and this really does remind me of like some meditation Chinese stuff. I don't know, the flowers and the petals and just everything is so calming, and it reminds me of like a Chinese forest. But when you go in this biome, it's not much different than the rest of them. I mean, the base locations are very limited here. Definitely wouldn't build up in this location unless you're like a really small tribe, just because there aren't that many good platforms to build on and not many good resources either. But let's go to the last one, which is the Apotheosis. So I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe the Apotheosis, I'm not really sure. But pretty much this is a biome filled with floating islands, boys. That's right, defying gravity. I have no idea how it works, but it is pretty dope. If you could like surround one of these islands in turrets and build it as your own, that would be pretty dope. And it'd be very hard to raid one of these because you definitely can't get land dinos, except if you have like, a Quetzal with a platform saddle, then you could get some dinos up there. But it would be very difficult if you did make one of these little islands into a main base. It would be crazy. But anyways, guys, I didn't go over every single biome that I could. I mean, I found most of the main ones. There might be a few small ones that I missed. And if you want to check out the ARK official wiki for Crystal Islands, like I said earlier, that's really good news that they made a wiki for this, because it is showing that they have acknowledged it and maybe it will come to the game. But anyways, if you want to check out the wiki, you can look at every single one of the biomes. I know I missed a few of them. And you can also look at some of the new dinos. There are some new liquefied dinos which are like holographic almost, and just so many new things that are in it that are just super freaking dope, guys. So make sure you check out the official wiki for Crystal Isles, along with all of the links if you guys want to check out Crystal Isles, like the Steam and all that. If you want to download it, it is free, so you can test it out right now if you want to, but I don't think there are any official servers yet for it. But now I wanted to look over the trailer for ARK official Crystal Isles. So let's look at this. They have like some cinematic shots of it. It's crazy. Like they have different waterfalls and stuff in the trailer, and somehow this thing came out almost 2 years ago and it still looks so beautiful back then. So even right now, if they made another trailer for it, I cannot imagine how good it would look. So this map, like I said, has been out for so long, and because of that, I just really do want it to come to the game. It's so well developed, so many new things that could make the game so much better. And honestly, this would be just a power play, a power move for Wildcard. If they did add this into the game, they could start, soliciting it, giving it a lot of attention right now, build it up for a few months until it's fully developed, and then they could release it, and they'd make like so much money, so many people happy. It would just be so much better for the community in general. So many people would want to play this just because the map is so freaking dope and adds in so many new features that aren't in the game right now at the moment. So that's pretty much it of what I'm going to look at for the trailer. If you guys want to check out the trailer, it will also be in the description. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. And anyways, I'll see you in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.